And welcome on what is a perfect day for football here at Goodison Park. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Everton taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Always my favourite time of the week, spending time with you at games. We should be in for a belter here with these two.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, he's added goals to his wizardry. Will he get another goal today, a brace in his last match?
Great.
And here's how Everton line up. England international Jordan Pickford will be in goal. Michael Keane plays alongside Yerry Mina in central defence. André Gomes plays with Jean-Philippe Gbamin in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition.
Thank you, Goodison Park.
The initial 11 for Wolves. The emphasis perhaps on keeping things tight at the back, Lee.
Yeah, I really like this system. Very fluid look about it. It can be 5 at the back when you haven't got the ball, but those wing-backs can push into midfield to make a 3-4-3 formation. The width supplied by the wingers to a lone striker.
Look at Digne. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Johnny, Saiss with it. Connor Cody now. Dendoncker. Losing possession a bit easily. They get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. Beautifully disguised ball. Cutrone. Top-notch tackle. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Sigurdsson. Calvert-Lewin. So a throw in here. Now here's Johnny. And it's with Gibbs-White. Johnny. Morgan Gibbs-White. It's with Ruben Neves. Mastery of the passing game. I think everyone knew that was foul play, and the referee left with little choice but to award the free kick. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong, told the player exactly what he was thinking.
Easy meet. Untidy in possession. Using space on the opposite flank now. Morgan Gibbs-White. Robbed them. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Richarlison. Individual quality coming to the fore. Calvert-Lewin. And space for the cross. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Jean-Philippe Gabama. It will be now. Calvert-Lewin. Can they get in behind them? Can he take this chance? And Gomes. It will be. It is a decent looking attack here. Cross towards that far post. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, there's all types of goals, spectacular headers, overhead kicks. This is a simple one, but it still adds up to a goal on the score sheet.
So back playing once more, and it's Everton with the lead. And he stopped them in their tracks. On the ball, Richarlison. Making progress. Sigurdsson. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Cody. Romain Saiz. Saiz with it. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Adama. Ruben Neves. And it's with Gibbs White. Cody. Johnny. He has plenty of support.
Wolves' possession stats are brilliant, but after that it's been really disappointing. Players are looking at each other. You've got to take control, you've got to take responsibility yourself. Make something happen in this game.
And given away. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Richarlison. Here is Andre Gomes. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. And a no-nonsense clearance. Andre Gomes. It's there for him. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. And delivering, Sigurdsson. Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the credit to the defender there. Just put him off balance.
Andre Gomes. Coleman. Gabama. And Sigurdsson with it. Calvert-Lewin. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. It's with Ruben Neves. That's a lovely ball. Looks promising, this. And whipped into the box. Only failed to get it away properly.
As indicated, there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
And on the ball, Keane. Well, the pass not finding its target. Firing it towards goal. And so it is, the first half story has been written. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
It is a decent-looking attack here. Cross towards that far post. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one...
Andre Gomes. It's there for him. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. And delivering, Sigurdsson. Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the credit to the defender there.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Cody. Romain Saiz. Johnny. Morgan Gibbs-White. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. And the cross is very much on. No spillage from the goalkeeper, routine.
Everton's stats for possession, not great, but to their credit, they've been absolutely blistering on the counter-attack. They just sit back, hit you on the break, and it's really working for this team.
Gabama. An attack full of promise. It will be now. Gomes in the middle. Now just couldn't keep himself onside. Johnny. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Chelsea.
Well, that should be a really interesting match-up atmosphere. I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Andre Gomes. Digne. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Digne. Calvert-Lewin. And the referee says corner kick. So the corner played into the box. Well, he didn't catch it the way he intended on the volley.
No, on volleys, you've got to keep your eye on the ball, and he just wavered a little bit. Not one he'd be looking back on very fondly.
Now Cutrone. Oh, nice ball. Superb challenge from Andre Gomes. Steered out of play, and a throw-in coming up. Will he play it in? Taking care of business defensively here. And it's with Gibbs-White. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Sigurdsson. Jean-Philippe Gabama. On the ball, Richarlison. No problems grabbing hold of that one. Not giving him a moment's peace. Ruben Neves. Morgan Gibbs White. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Sigurdsson. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
Substitution time it is. Ruben Neves. Morgan Gibbs White. Fruitful looking attack. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. There's a slide rule pass. Well, sometimes you can't argue with top-notch defending. 15 minutes remaining. Space on the flank. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Coleman. Sigurdsson. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Foiling them effectively. Lucadinha. Iwobi. Calvert-Lewin. Sigurdsson. And in it goes!
Well, here is the replay, and to be fair, the keeper from that distance hasn't got much chance of keeping it out. Lovely goal.
Well, a second goal for them here.
For Everton, number 10, Gylfi Sigurdsson.
Richarlison. Coleman. Intelligent threaded pass here. Targets to aim at. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. Well, truth be told, he's only had a very limited influence on the game. What have you made of his performance, Lee?
Yeah, he struggled to get the ball in the right areas. I think you can put that down to his teammates a little bit. The service he's got is not up to scratch, but he's also not creating enough space for himself, not making the right runs. It's a poor performance, really, and probably a major factor why they're losing, Derek.
Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. And a substitution in the offing.
Please give a round of applause.
Over the byline, hence a goal kick.
Number 23, Seamus Coleman.
And using his strength to shield the ball. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Sigurdsson. Here is Andre Gomes. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes.
Of 3 minutes of added
Delph.
time.
Playing with purpose and control. Richarlison. Now can he deliver accurately? The chance is on. It really is such a free-scoring performance. Just nothing the defenders can do about it, seemingly.
Well, as we see, it's a great cross, but what a finish. So hard to wait and be patient when the ball's dropping. He does everything right and finishes it off. A brilliant goal.
Everton
Well, if there
goal.
were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And the referee's whistle, that is the end of the story. Well, his performance in this particular game will have impressed many.
Right. Feeling like a brand new me in an entourage where the latest be and the sun don't shine.
Just a couple of questions for you. No further questions, thanks.
Colorful, colorful. About to get painted black. Beautiful, beautiful. Doesn't know maniac. Fragile soul, fragile soul. Never knows how to act. Give me that beautiness. You don't know how to say. You don't know how to act. It just goes shadow
Hello and a warm welcome from the English West Midlands. We find ourselves at Molineux. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you commentary, and joining me is the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Chelsea.
Thank you, Derek. I was just flicking through my notes at this one. Everything pointing to a really lively matchup this is. Fingers crossed, eh?
Well, he has to be regarded always as a dangerous opponent, but what should we expect to see from him in this game, Lee?
Well, basically, you've got to keep him out the box because he's got such a brilliant finishing ability that you give him half a yard, he will score. So keep him as far away from your goal as possible. Have a great day.
The initial 11 for Wolves. In goal, it's Rui Patricio. Leander Dendoncker plays with Johnny in the fullback positions. Ruben Neves plays alongside João Moutinho in the centre of midfield. And it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat.
Thank you.
And this is how it looks for Chelsea. Kepa is given the green light in goal. Antonio Rudiger starts with Kurt Zuma in central defence. Mateo Kovacic starts with N'Golo Conte in the centre of the park. And playing on his own in attack is Michy Batshuayi. Dendoncker. Willy Boli. Romain Saiss. Now here's Johnny. And it's with Gibbs White. Ruben Neves. It's with Moutinho. Well, the fans enjoyed that pass. Dendoncker. Moutinho. Jimenez. Diogo Jota. Passing it with a bit of panache. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. He's got space. On the ball, Emerson. Might really be able to trouble them here. Others in the vicinity. Batshuayi! Well, fairly routine for any goalkeeper. A Chelsea corner. Willian with it. Cutting the ball back. And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort, he smashed it.
And a goal has gone in at Selhurst Park. Let's hear about it from Alan.
It's a goal for Crystal Palace. It's been scored by Christian Benteke. The defender was trying to play out of defence and gave the ball away, leaving only the keeper to beat. 10 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers again, Alan. Adama. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. In possession, Adama. He has teammates to play it to. Raúl Jimenez. Good technique displayed. Rudiger has it. The ball with Marcos Alonso. Emerson. On the ball, Rudiger. It's with Emerson. Let's go to Alan McInally because there's been a goal in the Spurs match.
It's a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. It's been scored by Heung-min Son. The attack broke down. The ball came out to him, and on the run, he hit a ferocious shot into the top corner. Stunning strike. 70 minutes played, 1-1.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. Well, he did his best to remain onside, but just failed.
Yeah, it was close, but that's all it needs to be, close. He was offside.
Johnny. Well, last season for Chelsea, a difficult campaign to sum up, really, Lee, when you consider that it all began so promisingly under Maurizio Sarri.
Well, absolutely, Derek. Winning their first 5 games, it was a good start, and they looked pretty solid to begin with at the start of that season, but then it all sort of fell apart in the middle of the season. They got it back to the end now and won that trophy.
Free kick to Chelsea. Mateo Kovacic. Tremendous block. And a very good challenge. There's a thorough understanding of defending Azpilicueta. Diogo Jota. Azpilicueta on high alert. And news of a goal in the Burnley match. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Burnley. It's been scored by Ashley Barnes. The ball was heading straight to the keeper's gloves when the defender got his shoulder in the way, steering it into his own net. 30 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. And he has been ruled offside here. Can't have been by an awful lot.
Oh, I'm not so sure, but the linesman's got a better view than I have.
A bit sloppy in possession. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Tremendous ball played through. No-nonsense clearance. The master of perfect defensive positioning, Conte.
Well, Derek, there's nothing between these two teams in terms of possession. Can someone take control of this game? Take a few more risks? Hopefully we'll see a goal soon.
And news of a goal at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Let's get that news from Alan.
It's a second goal for Tottenham Hotspur. 37 minutes played, 2-1.
Many thanks, Alan. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Given away. And very deftly cut out. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. That could well be his final warning. He's got to tread carefully from here on in.
Well, he has, yeah, but it's quite easy for the referees to throw yellow cards around willy-nilly, but not on this occasion.
In position here to protect the ball. Adama. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Ruben Neves. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Emerson. Conte. Given away. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Now Willian. An important interception. And the whistle is sounded for... Well, what sort of second-half performance will we see from Chelsea? We're about to find out. They've kicked off. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Here's Kovacic. Batshuayi. Marcos Alonso. Now Conte. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. Kovacic! And up for grabs off the keeper. Poor pass under no real pressure. Well, you might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not. Can they take the lead here? The opening goal, due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead. Well, here it is again. You're trained from a young age to get in those sort of positions. I'm never in any real doubt he'd finish that. Cool and composed.
Goal for Chelsea.
So underway once again. Chelsea with the lead in this match. Receiving news of a goal in the Brighton match, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Brighton and Hove Albion. 54 minutes played, 2-1.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. Now let us point you in the direction of Champions League group stage action coming up live here on EA TV. It's Chelsea versus Valencia.
Knockout football, Derek, you know it's my favourite. Properly focuses the mind, that does. Well, it should do anyway. I'm looking forward to it.
Kurt Zouma. Chelsea getting the ball forward. What can they do from this position? Batshuayi! And the keeper gets in the way. He's driven in the corner. Well, it all counts for naught. Morgan Gibbs White. Half an hour remaining then. And threading it forward. Neves. Jota. They've won back possession. Mateo Kovacic. Batshuayi. Jorginho. Kovacic. Now Conte. Manoeuvring his way forward. Kovacic. And maybe Batshuayi.
Substitution.
And behind it goes the concession of a corner here.
Number 23.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game.
Number 18. Olivier Giroud.
Willian with it. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Azpilicueta. Crisp tackling. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. N'Golo Conte. Jorginho. Emerson. On the ball, Emerson. Here's Kovacic. Emerson. And he's got the... And he takes on the shot. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. And now the delivery. Really wanted to get it past. The first defender then. Going short. Willian. Kovacic. A very effective clearance. It's with Moutinho. It's the high-pressure, high-intensity approach.
Well, listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans are doing their bit, trying to spur them on for the equaliser.
No spillage from the goalkeeper. Routine. Mateo Kovacic. Here is Willian. And a goal has been scored in the Southampton game. Let's hear about it from Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Southampton. 78 minutes played, 3-0.
Cheers again, Alan. Good-looking sequence.
Well, they've got to give just a little bit more. The fans are demanding it. They could get themselves back into this one.
to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Johnny, cutting infield here. And the ball is in the net. And that is not going to count. The decision is offside, Lee.
Well, it's a good decision from the assistant referee. Spot on there.
Onto the pitch, number 11, Pedro.
And it's with Gibbs-White. Now here's Johnny. Jimenez. Now with Raúl Jimenez. Teamwork might be the key. Jorginho. On the ball, Rudiger. I believe there's been a goal in the Spurs game. Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's another goal for Tottenham Hotspur. It's been scored by Harry Kane. Very fortunate. The ball came back off the post, hit the sprawling keeper in the back of the head, and in 4 minutes remain. 4-1.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. Conte. Giroud. Here's Kovacic. Giroud! And the goalkeeper will see that as part of doing his job. Willian tasked with taking the corner. Well, it all counts for naught. Mateo Kovacic.
Official has indicated
Pedro.
there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. 1 minute remaining. Might be able to set up the chance. Well, it was a risky challenge, but brilliantly executed. And the referee says that is all for today. Well, Willian had plenty to say for himself. Lee, what would you have to say about the performance of this particular Brazilian?
Well, he's always a danger, isn't he? No more.
Big warehouse with the chains in the man.
Just a moment of your time. No further questions.
Back with another one. Trust went missing in the summer sun. And Ben and M can't figure if the summer's done. Pour another glass, hit back, sip another wine. 2 checking as the colour spine. Cassette, fling it on the desk, number 1. I'm trying to keep all the respect for my number comes, but never coming for your neck if I'm on the farm. Cause I can run away when it's all finished. Diminished, just business, report. Trust, I got nothing if it's all in this. But if I keep all the trouble that I brought with this, it's finished, yeah. This is how the game goes. Dodging plain clothes, villains chasing rainbows. Suppose if it was anything but main roads, talking 10 toes, another case closed. I'm sure, cause this is where you'll find me. Sipping on a chai tea, talking all politely. And rightly so, they're telling me they might be looking for the trouble, nah, never make your mind, G. I keep it low key like a baritone. Trust, far from sopranos who haven't grown. Cause everybody talks tough in a bad zone. 3 kids, I get trained with them. So if I stand alone, reminisce I used to run. A couple guys talk tough. I know they used to bum flame when they used the sun. I never really did, label me unusual one. It's done, cause I was trying to change position. Parts missing, trying to stop this opposition. Blocks hissing, big blocks, the dogs. Yo, I wanted them gone, I stopped living. Trust, I stopped living long. I wanted them gone, I stopped living trust. Yeah, cool. I stopped living trust. I wanted them gone.
That's why you're my angel. You're my angel. You're my angel. You're my angel.
Cause down there I can see them. You think your enemies are nothing till you bleed them. Yeah, cause all I really wanted was my freedom. Disappearing and I'm realizing that I need them. Trust so I can sit up in the park with the same sign and let my missus tell me, baby, you're the better one. I'm feeling better than I ever done. Still I know I need this drama when it's said and done. Cause where I'm from, hidden in the big deep south, opening my big deep mouth. Yo, a lot of people trying to keep these out, but these days I hate to say I dig deep now. Trust cause honestly I need them. Yo, I hate them but I grieve them. I think I finally found a reason. Trust the fire needs the air. I won't burn unless you're there. Check it line. Like the fire needs the air. I won't burn unless you're there. Check it line. Like the fire needs the air. I won't burn unless you're there.
It's been a while since summer. Finally found some time to be alone, or try and lower my tone.
Hi guys, thanks all for being here. Questions one at a time, please. That's all we have.
I've been searching, nothing's working. I've been tripping, no one's perfect. Chasing vision, just the surface. Shirts on backwards, not on purpose. Yeah, I've been learning something bigger. Expectation, feet were failing. I found blessings flowing from the side of heaven. Staring into my reflection, redirecting my perfection somewhere else. I hold my life out in front of me, dreams of who I wanna be. Seeing
Plenty of nervous anticipation, but now it is for real. Match day 1 in the Europa League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hello and welcome. This is the scene here at Molineux. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary on this game is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. We've got the first match of this group stage in the UEFA Europa League to bring you tonight. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers facing Braga.
Yeah, first night in the Europa League, always a special time. Really excited to see both these teams start this group stage. Really vitally get off to a good start.
Really has found its niche in recent years, the UEFA Europa League. Of course, it used to be the UEFA Cup back in the day, Lee.
Yeah, it did. Have played in that many times. Managed to lose in the final, which wasn't great on penalties. Patrick Vieira's fault.
Blame him. The initial 11 for Wolves. How would you sum up this formation, Lee?
Well, 5-2-3, 3-4-3, lots of numbers. But the most important thing is the fullbacks. They need to supply support to their centre-backs in defensive mode, but going forward they have to supply some sort of support to the wide players who will try and provide the service for the lone striker.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. And you tend to know what you're going to get tactically from this team. High pressing.
Well, high pressing, high energy. I played this system at Arsenal many a year under George Graham. It doesn't half work when it works well. Sometimes you can just get exposed to the back, but they've got it down to a T, to be fair.
Possession 1. Jimenez. In possession, Adama. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Excellent first touch under the circumstances there. And now Paulinho. Here's Claudemir. Ricardo Esgaio. Pablo Santos. Paulinho. Well, he has to be regarded always as a dangerous opponent, but what should we expect to see from him in this game, Lee?
Well, I'm looking forward to some long shooting because he's a specialist. Just watch how he tees the ball up, has a short back lift, which makes it very difficult to work out when he's going to shoot. Then all of a sudden it pings off his boot on the way to goal.
Corner kick played over. Options in the centre. Well, body in the way. Thumped clear. Here's Claudemir. A good and fair challenge. Paulinho. Fran Sergio. Ricardo Horta. Will it happen for him here? Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. In possession, Adama. Ruben Neves. Cody. Possession back. Now here's Johnny. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Can they get themselves in front here? Good stop from the keeper. And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change. Well, here's the replay. It comes off the keeper, and he's every right to ask where his defenders are. They were second to react, and it's in the back of the net.
Let's have another view of that goal. One-nil then. Well, there's been a goal elsewhere. Alan McAnally with the latest.
It's a goal for the visitors. 21 minutes played. 1-0.
Many thanks, Alan. Can they trouble the opposition this time? It's with Wilson Eduardo. It is a decent-looking attack here. Deflected behind. Corner forthcoming. Over it comes. The header, but far too straight to worry the keeper.
Yeah, meat and drink for a goalkeeper of that class.
Can they convert? Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Johnny.
Well, Derek, it's a massive help to a team when you hear your fans as loud as this. Can they utilise their energy?
Goes towards that far post. Thundered clear. Paulinho. Fran Sergio. And Paulinho with it. Claudemir. Horta with it. Here's Claudemir. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Promising looking ball. Plenty of running room in the wide position. And crossed low into the area. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Dangerous looking attack. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. It might be on for them. Trying to chisel a chance out of it. This looks promising. He does have pressure to deal with. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers facing Crystal Palace.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Cody, and news of a goal in the Manchester United match. Alan McAnally will fill us in.
It's a goal for Manchester United. 39 minutes played. 1-1.
Alan McAnally with his finger on the pulse. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. And Paulinho with it. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Esgaio. They do pass the ball with authority. A poor cross, all things considered. And this is Diogo Jota now. He continues to make hay. Oh, a perfect ball now. How about this?
The fourth official has indicated...
Genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Adama. plenty. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but he's looked very, very lively as well.
Can they get themselves in front here? And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying, but now the opening goal.
And the second half begins in this Europa League group stage matchday 1 contest. Claudemir. Ricardo Esgaio. Palinha. But strong play here on the shielding front. It's with Sequeira. And Palinha with it. It did look as though it was rather a fruitful avenue, but nothing doing. He's given it away. And Palinha with it.
The visitors have had total control of possession, but after that it's been really disappointing. Players are looking at each other. You've got to take control, you've got to take responsibility yourself. Make something happen in this game.
Raúl Jiménez. Jota. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Raúl Jiménez has it. Ruben Neves. Dendoncker. Oh, tremendous vision. Willy Boli. Connor Cody now. Diogo Jota. Dendoncker. Jota. At times they make passing look easy. Ricardo Horta. Fran Sergio. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. Not a good pass. Looks promising, this. Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say. Fran Sergio. This could be an interesting avenue. Will he play it in? Horta with it. What can he do from here? Ricardo Horta. And whipped into the box. Attending to his defensive chores. Sequeira. And the goalkeeper up to the task.
Well, yeah, it's a decent save, but if he lets that in, you'd be asking questions.
It's with Sequeira. Bruno Viana. Sequeira. Horta with it. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Now he must favour the cross. And a no-nonsense clearance. Wilson Eduardo. It did look on for them, but not to be. So 20 minutes to go. And it's with Gibbs White. Given away. An important interception. And a throw-in forthcoming. And that was a very fine read. It's with Wilson Eduardo. Novaes with it. Having to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Can he take the chance? They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Over it comes. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Great block. Making sure nothing untoward happened.
Well, as you can see, Wolves haven't had too much of the ball, but again, we've seen it before, we'll see it again. Their counter-attack play has been...
Oh, a lovely ball. Can they get in behind them? And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, when the run is timed to perfection and the ball is perfectly weighted, this is what you get, a great goal.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. So 2-0 now. Bruno Viana. Novaes with it. Ricardo Esgaio. It's with Sequeira. Fran Sergio. Bruno Viana. Fran Sergio. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. They need to be careful here. Looked as though they meant business, but now they've got to try again. It comes to absolutely nothing. Novaes with it. Crossing possibilities. It's been aimed towards the front post. And they've reduced the arrears. You never know. They still believe in themselves.
Well, just look at the keeper. He thinks he's coming out. Have another look. It's in the back of the net. He's a little bit unlucky.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. We have entered the final minute of normal time.
The referee has indicated...
And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time.
Added time.
João Novaes. It's with Pablo Santos. Novaes with it. Esgaio. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Well, it's everything you want from the start of match one. Good, strong start. That result will give everybody confidence, especially the players. Well done.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance tonight, Lee.
Well, he played well, scored a goal. What a good performance from him.
Can they get themselves in front here? And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight. That's what both managers would have been saying. But no.
Is it all right if we just ask you a couple of questions? Thank you.
I used to know this girl, she used to dance. She used to live in my mind, then play in my heart. I used to know this girl, she used to move. She used to tell me a lie and then show me the proof. Well, she don't dance no more. She don't dance no more. No, she don't dance no more. Say she don't dance no more. So I don't need
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with questions now. Okay, guys.
This is not for show, it's not for now and gone tomorrow. This is all I know, you're my people, you're my home. We've been in holes with the curtains closed. That's gone dinner tables, drinking soap. To wash up the ugly, to wash up the fog, to wash up the unforgiving, all we have is us. Matter to me, matter to me, matter to me, matter, matter, matter to me, matter to me, matter to me. break sometimes. Just let me be there for you. I'll always be there for you. My body, your body. Rebuild it from scratch. Talk to me, tell me everything. I know nothing bad. You can always be trying. No break